Alright, we got Sphinx, who I think is one of the worst characters also in the game. Honestly, I don't like any of these other than Fortuna. Actually, you know what? We could do Fortuna. Hey, I can't. Bro, I can't click anything. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do Fortuna. I don't really need to do a Sphinx game when I hate that character so much. I just feel like you don't have a hero power with that character. I'm going to lock this because talking frog and calling it is like a super strong play. Probably should have took the frog first. I don't know why I took that first. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing there. That doesn't make any sense at all. Don't do what I did. Could have done 1 damage, and if they have 3 health or less, I would have tied. But now I'm like, pretty much if they have 3 health or more, I'm not going to tie. Still, if they have 2 health, I guess I'm fine. Okay, luckily it didn't matter. I would have lost no matter what. So never punished, other than the fact that I just always face the fucking angel. Alright, we'll do that. What are they running? 3 health, huh? How do you have 3 health? How do you have 3 health? That doesn't make any sense. So they casted calling it somehow on turn 1. Wild. I'm like flabbergasted over here. Let's put this here. Just in case they didn't win the calling it, but apparently they did. I don't know. Alright, thank you for the description. I still need to figure out what's wrong with that, though. We could YOLO the frog here. I'm pretty sure I just take this, though. I wouldn't lock that or anything. Let's just try to get... yeah, let's try to get another one of the sacrifice things. Could have done that to maybe survive the 5 damage, but it most likely has more than 5/5 by now. So I'm just going to make it so if it grew to like a 7, that I can kill it with the parrot. Okay, it did grow to a 7, so I called that, but obviously just... It never matters. It never matters. We make the play that should work out, but it never does. You know how it is. Alright. I got the 2 demons here, so I might as well do that. Just sell that. And I don't think I'll try to get the sleigh here. I could lock for the egg. I think because we have that demon, we just look for more demons. And there's more demons and a triple. We'll take it. Oh yeah, so the way Fortuna works. Fun character, swingy character. Sometimes you don't get a hero power out of it. Sometimes you win the game out of it. Basically, it mainly comes down to what happens once I hit level 4. Once I hit level 4, it'll either give me something that's like disgusting, such as like that 6-cost demon, for example. Or it might give me something useless, like say the 6-cost, like even something that's good later could be useless now. Think of like herding dog. That's going to do you absolutely nothing until literally the end game. You need a Nero for that to be good, or you at least need a Haymaker. Wow, he got fucking destroyed there. That ain't cool. We could do Slaying School or Paypen. Slaying School could leave this parrot in for longer. I think I like that more here. And we'll take that. And at 1 gold, is there anything better I can do than that? Let's just do this to give him a health and get him out of the range of Ice Storm. Still don't care about the slay effect. Other than, I guess, I care that it gets me a +2 on the parrot. Should I lock the other parrot, I wonder? That seems a little iffy. If the rest of this shop didn't suck so much, maybe I would. But As it stands, nay. I like the added timer countdown effect now. Hey, somebody actually hit ready. Amazing. Didn't know it was possible. Alright. Well, that's why we take this. In the future, that won't happen. It's also I didn't care to run anyone down there. Might have lost health had I done that. Is this worth me losing health to take? I don't think it is. I'm actually just low health somehow, even though like I feel like my board's pretty okay. Yeah, let's try to get... Yeah, that's much better. And if we could round it out with one other okay... I guess just triple that. We could do the Ares, helmet, or the Baby Mimic. Baby Mimic's greedier. This, I think, opens up some... It's not really... I don't know. I think we take this. My thought is I'm about to get my unit. Let's say I get like a good boy. It would at least give me something for the good boy. Granted, I have no units right now for the good boy, but if I get a good boy offered here, I should build around it. There's also other units that would just want stats, and the Ares helmets gives me those stats. Baby Mimic also would have been fine, but I'm trying to play into Fortuna's hero power here and give ourselves more, like, outs. That's a good hit. Pavlov's really good, by the way. I do... God damn it, dude. It's literally the worst 6 cost you can get. There's not a worse 6 cost that you can get. Like I said, so we just don't get a hero power, unfortunately. Happens. It is bullshit, though. Because there's nothing in the game that can reliably get you food until level 5. I don't even think haste is worth me casting here. Like, we just need to find level up as soon as possible to try to get this thing working for us. God, what a useless unit. I guess this technically works, though. This is like the only thing that can give it food. Unfortunately, it doesn't give it permanent food. That's the thing that sucks. It only gives it temporary food. I hate that about this unit. I still like the unit, though. At least it's going to do something for me. Not really, though, huh? It has to die before this, and this always has to be on the left of it, so... Because this only gives stats to that. I don't know. Oh, I could have used that stat thing, but this thing doesn't retain any stats, so it's just a one-time thing. Tell you what. Let's just sell this and take this. Because then at least I have... something, and I guess I'll lock the triple there. I don't know. Didn't have time to think things out. Hey, I didn't hit the ready button. I'm an asshole. Take the Hellhound and the Demon, I think. I think that's, like, what we'll do. Alright. Guess taking out that cat hurt, but whatever. We win the fight. We'll take that. Now we can take the Baby Mimic, unless we want the Simple Dagger. I do want it, but it's not going to be relevant that much longer. Plus I have to move Husky to slot 1 anyway, so... And we'll take that. I won't lock this, but if I do it like this, probably like that. I don't know. This thing at least is like likely to get something. If I go like that, I get more initial food, but this thing is less likely to do anything. I guess I'll just run it like this. I don't know. There's a lot of formations I can do here. trying to get some sort of value out of this herding dog. Hopefully we can get an experience spell offered, and then we can just start looking for herding or haymaker. If I can get haymaker, then we'll be alright. I can also just abort the whole plan here and go scam again. I mean, I do have some demons. But most likely with this setup, we would want to move toward a dog board. The problem is dog is very tough to beat scam with. I've done it. You need definitely Neros, some multiple Neros to do it, because you need that to 2 for 1. If you don't get Neros, well, if you don't get Neros, you're not going to do the dog build anyway. But if you have like 1 Nero only, it's not enough. Like I said, that was a danger we ran. We run there by putting the herding dog over there. It just got no value at all. So it is what it is. That's just what happens, I guess. Alright, farm, no. None of that. Alright, another husky. I can move that one out then. Go like this. I mean, this thing's definitely likely to get some stats there now. Granted, it's still only going to be a 4-4, but that's something. I mean, we do suck right now, but are we going to lose to that? They must have transformed to that dandelion because this build makes no sense to have it. I have to imagine we're beating that, so the spell just isn't worth casting. I'll just move this dude back in. Okay, keep in mind we're mimicking whatever we do here. Pirate map, kind of a wasted mimic, but all of these are kind of wasted mimics, so... This one doesn't even gain from Mimic. This one just gains a little bit more stats. I guess in the name of 13 health, we'll just do this one. Because we obviously have some issues with health. Alright, you'll have food, like that. Alright, well, it could be worse, I guess. We're at least getting some stats from that thing. Granted, it's right now only on the level of a level 3 treasure because we're only 1 level above 3, but next level, assuming we survive this, which we should, next level we'll see a little bit more value out of it. Okay, they changed their board a bit here, but because we 12.5 them, we're doing alright. Like I said, we weren't going to win that. We weren't going to tie that one. Alright, we get the Haymaker immediately, which is awesome. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this. I think I dropped one of these dogs. The demons are still giving me quite a lot of value. Maybe I go like that. Okay, I could triple that and get a weird compass. Could take the chrono crystal. Am I going to be greedy for skipping that? I'm going to take it. We may need some turns to put our build together here. Let's look for... Okay, I can take that for sure. We don't need mana in this build. We're not committing to demons. We're pretty committed now with the Haymaker and 4 dogs, including a tier 6 dog to do the dog build. And scam be damned. We'll just try to beat scam. You can guarantee that there will be scammers. I would say there's more scammers right now in beta than there were pirates in non-beta. Like, literally every game, it's like 3 or 4 of the players go scam. Because it's so easy to do now. The problem is I don't think it should be nerfed. I think you just need to buff more builds that can counter it. You know? In my mind, stars shouldn't beat it. I know we lost to stars last time, but a lot had to go wrong for us to die there. So, like, I think stars doesn't beat it. I don't think dogs typically beats it, even though I've done it. It really just depends, I guess, on what comes out of this Frankenstein. It's very variant if it's going to be good or not for you. Alright. Alright, we can take the Corgi over this, I guess. I guess we drop that. I don't know. Damn. I honestly think we take that Haymaker. I have the Chrono Crystal. I know we're going into 6 here. I get a free 6 anyway, and there's a lot of good 6s that could fit into my build, right? There's, like, Nero would be the best one, but there's Good Boy, there's Herding Dog, there's even the farmer dude that doubles your food stats would be acceptable. He would any one of those would replace the demon that's currently on board. This is probably better. I know I lose a, let's see, 29-16. No, it's not. Because I lose a 1-1. I might as well just keep that one in. But the Haymaker really allows me to build up the food so much faster having a second one. And keep in mind, I can just keep it on the bench to get the effect out of it. Alright, we're putting the herd on the lobby these past few fights, which is nice. Alright, Blackbeard. Well, I won't say I completely bricked because we were able to make use of the herding dog, but yeah. It's still not great. It's still kind of bullshit. Alright, Husky, I guess we're just not going to get the full value here. I mean, this should replace that, if anything. I could take the other Husky here, but I don't think so. We really want to find the 6s. Alright, I guess I could also just triple that. Phoenix works if I can get a Good Boy and a Nero. That is actually an okay scam counter. Get rid of that. Was this really in that slot? I don't remember that for some reason. I guess we run the Blackbeard for now. Okay, Nero. That's a great pickup. We'll eventually get that. This thing doesn't seem to properly preview what its stats are, because it should be getting a decent amount of stats here. So they're moving towards scam, but they must have, I guess they just never cast experience spells. I'm like, they're behind. The preview doesn't show it correctly. They actually should be 1 turn away from 6 right now, so they should be going into their 6 next turn if they didn't buy any experience. So Nero will replace Blackbeard, I think. Although, honestly, the Haymaker comes out for the other Demon Dog, too. Like I said, Haymaker still does its job from the bench. Yeah, so Blackbeard at least has some stats. There wasn't a complete brick. It'll be useful for this one fight. Putting on the hurt. That's another hero kind of like Treasure Hamster that has just done abysmally for me. Alright, switch you guys. You guys are going to have to go up front. God, this fucking guy, though. One of you needs to go up front. I just go like that then, right? That seems good. Good boy. Alright, that replaces this, I guess. It's coming together here. It's coming together. Probably do want that. I got the Chrono Crystal. I think Good Boy has enough targets with the Corgis. Hurting Dog is technically a target as well, but we want that to die before the Good Boy. If I wanted another target for Haymaker, or I could put Haymaker in, but I don't know. This gives 10-6 food. This already gives... Is it better than the Dashan here? I think it is, given that I have a Good Boy. I mean, it itself won't be as good of a unit on board, but it will help the board out more. So I think it's better than the Dachshund. I wish you could unready. There have been a few cases where I wanted to do that and it like screwed me. But it's probably okay that there's no unready button. This guy went for mages, but I don't know. I just don't think Matt is a good unit. Alright, you go there, you go there, you go here. Right, can't do that. Alright, he's just going to have to go there then. I could go there. I don't know. Okay, I got a lot of money. Let's spend it. Do we need the Phoenix? Phoenix could replace the Haymaker. That guy's definitely scam. If I take the Phoenix, I should take it on speculation. We won't run it yet. The thing is, with the Good Boy, it could be something that beats Scam. Or at least ups my chances to beat it. It may not outright beat it. I could do this, and then it retains food over time. I don't think that's worth it, though. Started out as a promising shot, but it kind of petered out there. I guess I could also run that that cup and then try to position it so that it hits Frankenstein. Pretty hard to pull that off, honestly. I think the Phoenix is a better bet. First, though, we got to get through this Demeter. Which we do. I mean, Royals just ain't it. You gotta transition to the Good Boy and Phoenix, actually, if you want that build to work. Okay, this is an okay formation. Always do the formation first. How much food do you got? Like I could cast that. I don't think so though. I think I need one more haymaker for that to be worth it. Alright, Husky, you're out of there. I'll leave this for a kiss target. You go here. I'm casting these because I'm gonna need this thing big for the Phoenix to properly pay off. I know it naturally is big from the Nero, but I currently only have one Nero. Is this better than the Husky, I wonder? I think because I have the double good boy, it is better still. Oh, definitely don't want to not lock that. I could buy it right now. I should. Alright, now this thing comes out for sure. I think that looks good to me. Do I buy that? I don't think so. Do I lock that? Maybe. We're actually down to the one-on-one and it's not scam, so we don't need the Phoenix. So this guy must have crushed the scam player. They're not going to beat me, I'll tell you that. This can't beat me. Watch me lose to it. I'm pretty sure I'm favored against this. I just have way too many stats for them to go through. But honestly, we should just lock this. If I'm going to have to at least beat them 2 times because they do have that extra life. So, and it is Pavlov. Pavlov knows what they're doing. Let's not give Pavlov a chance to figure out how to beat me. I'm sure he'll figure something out. Pavlov is another player on the level of Swiftwolf where they're really good. Like they know what's powerful. Oh, look at that. They actually are putting some scam stuff together. So maybe the Phoenix will be good. I don't know. Right now that they don't get anything out of that Frankenstein though, right? Oh, I guess those cats. Man, my enemies are really good at getting Frankenstein out of their thing. I don't think I play into the Frankenstein right now. It's not like nearly what it needs to be. Do that. I'm trying to just finish this out. Alright, let's switch those before I fuck that up. Alright, perfect. Okay. Could run the Haymaker. Or just run the Golden King. Like I said, it's broken. It doesn't actually work. Is it just me or did the double entrance icon briefly show there, even though it was not one of the treasures showed? Or am I tripping and it was showed? I don't know. If I don't win this, I'm going to lock the Icarus wings. I think that's okay. Alright, this should be pretty good. So play down a unit perfect, and then all of these units get upgraded. That's, by the way, that's why this definitely should be a 7-cost treasure. It is redonkulous as a 6-cost. I could honestly even argue that it's better than most 8s, but 7 is a reasonable change, and they wrote it into the patch notes that it changed to 7, but clearly it didn't, because this is the second game now that I've used it on 6. Pretty sure we win here, though. Between the Golden King and the Pig, I don't see how they're beating us. And we've even, like, retained a lot of food at this point. Okay, they go front line. That's a good Pig. Front line on that thing. They got the orchestra, which I don't think they had before. But yeah, we got like 3,000 stats in those corgis. Luckily that mirror was not in the back. I do kind of wonder if they would have been better off though with that trickster in the back. Alright, we got it. Dogs win again. So here's what I think about dogs right now in the current beta branch. I think that if you speak about them in a general sense, they're definitely the most powerful. They are limited, though, by the fact that, as I said, there's prevalent scam. We were just lucky in that fight that the scam players got killed before we went to endgame. We would have had a much tougher time against an actual scam build. And that at that point, we'd really have to lean into this Phoenix. The reason the Phoenix, I wouldn't say, like I said, I don't think it makes you favored, but, you know, let's say in this situation, I probably remove maybe one of the corgis for the Phoenix, and then we keep those good boys in, and we try to get the good boys to make the Phoenix huge. Then at least, let's say they counter it with a succubus or a mirror, then the Phoenix gets to revive and have more stats. You know, it gains more stats, and then it's sitting pretty good, but it still gets killed by the cup, and it still gets killed by especially the pirate-looking 4-cost guy that I can never remember the name of, that reduces your stats to like 0. So like I said, you're still not like straight up favored, but it definitely increases your chances quite a lot to run a Phoenix in that scenario. But didn't need to because we didn't fight like a full scam board. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.